Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powers through. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Ball handed off. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. It's a quarterback keeper. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the back gets the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So, second down after the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Robinson. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. Running back with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. But quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Peterson. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks day and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We've always known over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And the Trojans have first and 10 here. And now the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Trojans. Strong game by this quarterback. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. the last time out. We'll see what they can get here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the ball rolls dead.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's got it. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Hit just as he throws the ball. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Running it back, it's Williams. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Okay, ready?
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He shreds the tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shovel pass complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, SC. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Manning. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Terrapins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here's that defense shifting again. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Terrapins are in the red zone now. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Terrapins lining up here on 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense set up. This is play number 10 in the series. And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quick.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's looking deep here. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Southern California. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down at 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Terrapins pick up enough for a first down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The sack sets up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to throw it deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
USC offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away. On
the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking for some space. It's Robinson.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to scramble. Hard running there, breaking tackles. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense really clicking here. Gonna run it. It's Peterson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Now, 4th down.
And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field.
To kick it away.
And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive game for the offense.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Terrapins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On the run, it's Robinson. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They hit all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. That's caught. It's Williams. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Terrapins offense is on the move now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Manning. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Terrapins. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point.
21, Maryland, 10.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
USC, 21, Maryland, 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback still with the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now.
42, Spider.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense.
691, Gators far. 29, Philly.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Razor, razor. Slash.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
In the red area, it's Peterson. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
USA 28, Maryland 10.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, boys. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to...
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On the ground, it's Ray. Fights through a tackle. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Terrapins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Terrapins are in the red zone now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. And the quarterback dropping back. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Pick is up and no good. And after the miss, the margin is still 18, a 3-possession game. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29.
Come on, set.
Short throw to the back, caught between the line of scrimmage. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Trojans. And the beatdown continues.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get...
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go, they step up again. Give them the game ball.
Brings up second down.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Crucial third down play coming up. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.